Assalamualaikum. Now I'm going to be showing you two variations of the same suit. They're both copies of Faraz Manan, replicas of Faraz Manan, and the first one is by a company called Kashmir Beauty. Now I bought a whole set of these. I bought several sets, and which we've been selling strong. I loved the fabric on this, and I also loved the designing and the detailing of the work. Now in total there were a total of 10 designs in this, and so far I have done, this is the third of the suits that I've stitched. The first one that I stitched was one for myself, which was in design number 07. Now the second and the third are for a customer, and these are very large sizes. Okay, but I'm going to be showing you a replica done by another company, which is actually Charisma's replica. So I'm not quite sure who's exactly. I was told that these were Faraz Manan. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, now the ones that I've, each one of these suits is prettier than the other. There is a full review done on the whole set, and I haven't got around to sewing each and every one of these, but over the coming weeks I think I will be sewing almost all the designs. Okay, so you will get a first glimpse of these. This is the second one that we've stitched. I've done a slight bit of a variation because the size was different, so according to the size I've sort of made the slight bits of variations. So I've done this one, and then the other one that I've done is now I do have all these, yeah, like I mentioned, I've done design, this design for myself. And then the other one I've done is this one. Okay, it's cream salwar and a combination of colors. Now there is another video to go with that. One of the reasons why I'm showing you this is, one, I have done a full part tutorial on this, and secondly, I want to show you the variation by another company. Now we've retailed these suits at £30. A couple of reasons for that. One, the fabric is totally different to what you would get at the lesser price. Secondly, if you're one of those people who is a very large size, and if you've had problems with where you've had shortage of fabrics, then this is one suit where I can confidently say that you can sew up to a very large size without any problems. Now, if you've been watching regular member or a viewer of my videos, then you'd be aware I make lots and lots of clothes for every size person. One of the largest size person that I sew for is my mum. Now, you probably heard me mention that when I buy for my mum, often it's very difficult to buy fabrics which are adequate to make a suit for her size, and it's very difficult to find. I mean, off the roll fabrics, they're not always suitable, and then there's some fabrics which are, the fabric is just simply not enough. So on occasions I've purchased two double suits, like two suits similar, and then I've gone on to make one for her and one for someone who was a smaller size, and sometimes I've made them for myself. Now this has adequately made it for, obviously, for this lady, and it would be perfectly adequate to make it for mum, although with my mum, obviously she's very fussy on the kind of clothes that she wears and what's suitable for her. Well, with this particular one, that's the dupatta, because I'm going to go on to show you the next one, plain salwar, and then we've got the neckline is quite heavy. There's a lot of the embroidery is very detailed and very vibrant. You know, the color on this is far more prettier than the one that I'm about to show you in a few minutes. So that actually came as all as one. So these motifs that I've taken off and then I've done on the sides were actually originally on the side of the neck, where they went on either side, and I took them away and rearranged them to make them look like this. Let's zoom out again, and so you can see a little bit better of what the dress looks like. So that's the finished suit. Now this is £30, like I mentioned. Now the second one that I'm selling is 2 for 30 and 2 for 35. Sorry, these were 2 for 35. We've got the model wearing these, which is I forgot her name again. Who she is. Anyway, there's a slight bit of a variation. The dupatta with this has got more of a greeny shade. Okay, it's almost similar, but then there's a little bit of a variation. The fabric itself is similar. They're both on chiffon, but the variation, there is a slight bit of a difference in the dupatta. It's more greeny. The suit, the fabric is quite similar. There isn't really, well, this is slight bit more, I suppose that is more 100% pure, whereas this one, there is a slight bit of a cottony feel to it, or no, quite a little bit of a silky feel to it. Okay, so that's the salwar. Let's just do these one at a time. And then the kameez. The main difference with this one is less in fabric, because whereas with that one the fabric for the sleeves was extra, with this one you would have to have, that had no joints in the sleeves. With this one you would have to put a joint in the sleeve because the fabric is less. Now unfortunately the pattern on the back and stuff, that's the same. The pattern, the print on the front of the kameez is slightly different, but like I mentioned, with that one the sleeves were without any joints. This one you would have a joint in the sleeve, and then the width of the kameez, I suppose you would make it okay. Now the other major problem on this is, you know how I've mentioned in the past, I mean this one I probably won't be able to sell this because I'd feel conscious of it, is where the borders, they slant quite a bit, and you would have a real problem getting this out because there is a massive deviation in this. I actually purchased these quite locally, and with this one, you know, these are things that you overlook, but there's no way, absolutely no way, where you can actually make this right. I'm sad to say. Do you know what? I'm really disappointed. It was something that I bought. I really bought it to show you the comparison. I'm glad I didn't order these sets. And anybody who goes and buys these locally at the very low price that these are selling at, 2 for 35. But then if you've got problems like this, then you know what? You've just wasted the £18.50 or whatever you pay for it, even if it's £15 or whatever. You're going to have a major problem trying to sort this problem out. Okay, that was one problem. Now the embroidery with this is, the quality of the embroidery on this is significantly less to the other one. Also, the detailing of the embroidery itself, let me just give you a close hand comparison and then you'll be able to sort of see for yourself. Now if you look at the intricacy and the detailing of the neckline of this one, and then if you compare it to the detailing of this, there is quite a bit of difference. Do you know what? Even though it's very similar, there is something about this that is far more immaculate than what this is. I don't know. I can't even pinpoint exactly what it is, but do you know what? There is that something there that actually captivates you far more than this. Maybe it's the lighter color, maybe it's the boldness. This looks a lot smaller than what this was. You know, the neckline, I don't know, for some reason, this neckline looked far bigger and far more intricate than the other one. Anyway, that's just a couple of that's just an idea for you, where you know sometimes you get people comparing prices and so on. There's always a difference, and that's one of the reasons why the price is going to be you know, the difference of price is going to be there is a lot of goon in this, and I don't know, I'm probably gonna have to wash this and see if I can eliminate these mistakes. But it's a good job I only purchased this to actually show, but the mistakes are so obvious, and really I would feel very hesitant, you know, knowing these facts, to sell these on. So I'm gonna have to make one for myself out of this. And I don't really particularly like the texture of this fabric either. Comparison to the other one, this is no way similar. And then you know what, sometimes you overlook things like this. There is quite a bit of marks and stuff in this, and it's a shame. You know, something selling locally, I bought this at the bazaar, and it was cheaper, but sadly, even if it's cheap, and if there's so many flaws, then it's just not worth it. I think you're better off paying for something which is, you know, guaranteed, and you know that the quality is there. These are haphazard purchases that you go to a bazaar or you go somewhere and you purchase quickly, and then you realize the mistakes. Anyway, I'll just have to learn to be far more careful next time. But it's a good job, because at least it makes all you guys wiser. So anyway, that's it for today. It's taken me a very long time to sew these two outfits. They were very detailed. I did take out the industrial machine, the commercial machine, and I've done some embroidery and stuff, which is something which I had not trialed out before. I have enjoyed doing that actually, and it's something that I would probably like to do on future personal dresses at least. It is time consuming, mind you. It does take quite a while to get it done, but it's worth it at the end of it.